His daddy was pitching songs to us. His daddy was a great songwriter. Wrote mainly for Johnny Cash. And he would come out to our studio and pitch songs to us. One day he walked in and said, "I've got a song for the Oak Ridge Boys." Well, okay. What's the name of it? He said, "Who is it building that boat? Lord, I sure hope it will float."
Yeah. Put it on the record.
And we recorded it.
Yeah, we did. He gave us some toys for Christmas that year.
Yeah, and he kept telling us about his young son who was a guitar playing whiz. And you know what? He played with just about every major act in the entertainment business, went all around the world with several people. And we finally got him to come home. Yeah. This is where he belonged all the time, and we love him. His name is Darren Favorite. Would you give Darren a nice hand? I call this young man over here the man of steel. And when you hear him play steel guitar, you know why I call him that. But you know, he can make this fiddle sound just like a violin. And when I studied music over at East Texas State University, now Texas A&M Commerce, I had to learn to play one of those. You didn't know that, did you? So that's why I'm so critical of you. They made me call it a violin. Yeah, but you play it just like a fiddle. I love it. He plays that thing over there like a guitar should be played. He can play anything you put the strings on. Banjo, mandolin, but when he sits behind a steel guitar, which is a very difficult instrument to master, that's when you hear the master at work. Would you welcome the man of steel, Rex Wiseman? How about it for Rex? The last drummer that we had would go everywhere we would go, like if we come to Greenville, Texas. During the daytime, he would get in touch beforehand with the music store, and they used to have a practice room. And he would put on a clinic, a drumming clinic. Students from all around in this area, because he had students all over the United States. They would come and study with him. He was known as a clinician. A great drummer, very great. He decided to put more emphasis on different kind of drumming skills that he had, and he came to us and said, "I want to recommend somebody to take my place. He's young, but he's got an old soul, and you old men need somebody to kick your butt around." Well, all of that happened. And I guarantee you, he is more fun than you can even imagine. Last night on the bus coming here, hate to even bring it up. We had a hot wings contest. It was his idea. I mean, he'd already tasted enough that number one was missing, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had all the way up to 10, and my mouth was burning for an hour. I promise you, he is one fun guy to be around, and he kicks us around every night. He comes from the state of New York, and he is a great, great drummer. Would you welcome Austin Kirkaruto? How about it? Oh, me. Going to play in Texas, you got to have somebody from Texas in the band. Yeah? And if you're going to get a bass guitarist, you better get one that's great. with a great drummer because they set the rhythm for everybody on stage. They've got to be tight together. Our bass guitarist has photographic memory. I promise you he can hear a 3-minute song, sit down and play it without missing a note. I just sing background part on Elvira, and sometimes I miss my words on that. To have photographic memory, that's a gift, I promise you. We had to go all the way to Dallas, Texas to find him. Would you welcome Mr. Scotty Simpson? How about it for Scotty? The newest member of our Oak Ridge Boys Mighty Oaks Band, the Mob. He comes, yeah, you like that? You've never been introduced as a part of the Mob before, have you? The Mighty Oaks Band, just think about it. The Mob, that's pretty good. He comes from a lot of different places that we have known him. His home is Laurel, Mississippi. But there you go. But he has played with some of our dear friends in country and gospel music. He knows all of the different styles that we sing. And on different occasions, he has graced our stage filling in when Ron was sick. Well, Ron retired. And the first person we called and we asked him, we're on our farewell tour, but we don't know when it will end. Would you come and play with the Oak Ridge Boys? He's here. Would you welcome Andrew Icky? All right.